Welcome to the Grand Canyon State, Arizona Stadium in Tucson, as we are set for a showdown in the Arizona Bowl. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Buffalo's offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll try to sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Defense might bring the house here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Nevada's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Great place to start for this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Man, the big fellas, they got to catch the ball in the middle of the field. I mean, this is the area you want to work with them. You get that big body dragging across the formation, and you can throw it, and you can miss so high with these guys, but they got the soft hands usually, and he probably wants that one back.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pressure coming. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Got a man, it's Doherty. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got a man, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Wolfpack will get the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
He's got it on the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
First and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw, it's Baker. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. The short hands, it's Burleson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on third down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on fourth.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete! It'll be a turnover on downs.
The offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50.
Gonna let it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Power football with the run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold open.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm, wrong timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Got it in the middle, it's Richards. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with his back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fox. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Jones to throw.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions.
And it's picked off for the third time today. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, bringing it back. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the route is on. When you're handed a break with unbelievable feet, oh, they blocked it. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense out in the field to go back to work. Sticks it in his belly. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And after that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll throw it from the red zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Runs through the tackle. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Starting to feel a little pressure. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, running back on the move. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes to the right. The tap. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the option. He'll toss it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Bulls. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do?